Well, okay, I want to talk to you for a few minutes this morning about your PowerPoints, which I just finished grading. I really enjoyed those. I learned a lot about you all, and I'm hoping that you all have learned a lot about each other. And through your writer's memo, I could tell that many of you really have enjoyed this project, and you do feel you're learning about each other. So it creates a little bit of classroom cohesion, okay? The other thing that it does, of course, is it helps you with organization, which is a very, very big factor when you sit down to actually write an essay. So you had to sit down and do this PowerPoint, which required, kind of getting your organizational skills together. So this is a skill that will serve you very well throughout the rest of the class, which is one of the reasons we did this project. I really appreciated your writer's memos. I saw a lot of really good writer's memo. They help both of us, okay? They help you because they create what's called metacognition. That means you're thinking about your thinking, you're thinking about your writing, you're thinking about your writing process, you're thinking about a project as you actually are doing it. Writer's memo tells you what you learned, tells you what you struggled with. That's a good thing for you to know, okay? And then it tells me the same thing. So as I assess these or assess future projects, I know what to look for you. I know how to actually help you, okay? So the majority of you remembered your writer's memo. Thank you very much. Those who didn't lost 5 points. Okay, you won't forget again. All right. It's very important that you read my comments on this. I simply wrote in the dialog box back to you about your PowerPoints. Even if you got 100, 110, a 95, whatever, make sure you read my comments, please. I consider my comments very important. I spend a lot of time on those. All right. Now, these comments are just written in the dialog box. In the future, when you get your essays back, the majority of the comments are actually going to be on the essay itself. You'll hear sound files from me talking you through your essay. You're going to really enjoy that. All right. So please look at my comments. I just sent you an email saying how you can find some instructions on how to read my comments if you don't know how to find them. Okay. Moving on, please look very carefully through the table of contents as we end this unit. Always, for any unit, make sure you understand the table of contents. It's right there on the left. Okay, expand it, stretch it out so that you can see the full table of contents very clearly. The due dates are right there, everything. Basically, you kind of go through those table of contents in order. They're generally a series of links. Okay, occasionally you'll find some titles. If it's in black, it means it's a title. Make sure that title's open so if you see if there are any links hidden in there. Okay, so that's very, very important. This week, if you'll go to item 9.2, that walks you through this essay that you're going to write this week. A couple of you in the writer's memo, I really appreciate this, said, gee, I wasn't quite clear on what you wanted. I don't entirely teach on what I want. That's not good learning theory, okay? Good learning theory shows out that good teaching enables students to do their own work. It's not about what I want, all right? It's about developing your abilities to do whatever's at hand in this particular assignment, okay? So don't feel constrained about, oh, what does Mr. Weller want, okay? So as you try to figure out what a literacy narrative is, all right, read the textbook, it explains it, go through the little lecture, that explains it, okay? It even tells you how to focus, all right? But what I really want is for you to do your best writing. I want you to fully engage this topic. That's what I'm looking for. It's not so much what you say, it's how you say it. Okay, now to get more specific, I'm looking for paragraphs. That's what the lectures have been about during this unit. Okay, the lectures also been about transitions, so I'm looking for transitions. That's what the readings have been about, paragraphs and transitions, all right? So a good paragraph is unified. Make sure your paragraphs are unified. Guess what? This is only a 2-page essay, but I mean all 2 pages. I don't mean one line less, seriously, all right? How many paragraphs are there on a good page? All right? You can get everything you need to say about one small topic in less than a third of a page, okay? If you're rambling on and on and on, which is fine, but one huge paragraph, that means that's multiple topics. Don't do that, okay? Break up those topics into paragraphs. So I'm expecting about 3 paragraphs per page, right? If I see less than that, I don't mean 2.5. 2.5 is fine, okay? I don't mean that. But if I see one really huge paragraph, I'm going to say, oh, there's too much going on here, okay? Don't do that. Stay focused. Each paragraph has one specific topic. You stick to that specific topic. Then you go on to another paragraph. Now, that other paragraph may repeat the topic or maybe a subtopic. That's fine. But make sure you break up your essay into definable paragraphs. That, in a nutshell, is what I'm looking for in this essay. Good topic sentences define the paragraph, control the paragraph. Paragraph sticks to one topic. I think that's pretty straightforward. Okay, so I've covered using the table of contents well. Basically, in any unit, you'll see that the table of contents kind of is the order in which I expect you to do things. Now, that said, if you wait to the last minute to take the graded quiz, okay, you may not do so well because you may not have read the assignments yet, okay? If you don't read the assignments, you can't do the essay well, all right? So just because I put it last doesn't necessarily mean I'm expecting you to do all that work last, okay? You need to know what's in that quiz. What's in that quiz is always the readings. So make sure you get the readings done. I'm just saying you can do the quiz last and still do fine, but you've got to do the readings ahead of time because that's how you write the essay well, and that's also how you do well on the quiz. Okay, as usual, if you have any questions, get a hold of me by email through Blackboard, please, and have an excellent week.